myclass.com.
Dear students, welcome back to myclass.com. Today our topic is synchronization in multi-threaded program in Java. So let's start. So what is synchronization? When two or more threads need access to the shared resources, they need some way to ensure that the resource will be used by only one thread at a time. The process by which this is achieved is called synchronization. The method we are achieving synchronization by using synchronized method. So what is synchronization? Let's explain with an example. Let's assume that there is a railway reservation system. Railway reservation system. Online railway reservation system in a Java program. So in this, lots of pupils can log in anywhere to book or reserve ticket for a particular train. So this process will execute by using thread concept. So let's assume that there are three persons. They are trying to book tickets in three different places. So Java program will create three threads for login these three persons. So T1 is for our first person, T2 is for our T2 thread is for our second person, and T3 is for our third person. So these three persons are looking for reserving seat for a particular train. Let's assume that the available seat is only 2. In a normal program, our thread execution is started in a run method. Is it? Inside our run method, this available variable is there. According to the number of available variable, each person can book their ticket. So when these three persons log in at the same time, these three persons can see that available seat is 2. So they can book for 2 tickets at the same time. But this is a big error because only 2 seats are there at that moment. So the only solution for this problem is that when one thread is executing this run method, the other 2 thread can wait for the thread to be exited, the T1 to be exiting from that run method. It is possible by synchronized method concept. How? When we are writing the run method like synchronized run. When we are writing the run method like synchronized run, so when T1 is entering into run method, that means no other thread can enter into run method at that same time. T2 wants to wait until T1 is exiting from its execution. So this is the concept of synchronized method, and thus when we are applying synchronized concept in the program, each shared resources can only access one thread at a time. So that is the concept of synchronization in multi-threaded program. Now let's see how it's work with the help of a program. Here I already wrote one class train that implements a runnable interface. So in this class, I am going to write a constructor with one variable that is coming with a value of passenger. Before, I want 2 integer variable for available seat. Now let's assume that available seat is only 1 and passenger, one local variable passenger also we want. So in the constructor, this dot passenger, this passenger is accepting the value of our parameter from the constructor. So this is the value of passenger. Now in the run method, I am checking there is a available seat is the avail greater than or equal to passenger. If it is true, I am going to write one code, and if it is false, another situation is there. If it is true, system dot out dot println. We want to print like the seat is there, that one person reserved the seat. So for that I want to get the name of that particular thread. String name equal to thread dot current thread dot get name. Okay, now I am just appending this name value and output is like this person reserved the seat. This person reserved the seat. Now after reservation avail become 0. That means avail equal to avail minus passenger value. If the available seat is not there, then we want to write the output like the person didn't get, or the seat is not available for. Seat is not available. Seat is not available. So that is our code inside the run method. So in the main method, I am creating an object of train. That is the name of our thread class. So I have created one object of train class. Now I want to create any value like 3 thread class object. Through this object we are passing the run object of train class. Thread t1 equal to new thread rn. That is the name of our train object. So I want to create 3 thread t1, t2 and t3. These 3 threads are passing our object of train class. Now I am going to set the name of our each thread for better understanding, like Ram, t2 dot set name Shyam, t3 dot set name Nisha. Now I am going to start all the thread. t1 dot start, t2 dot start, t3 dot start. Now we'll see how it's work. Want to save. There is one error expected. Where is that? The current name, get name. Okay, it's not equal to thread name equal to thread dot current thread get name. Constructor train cannot be applied in the given types. Okay, we'll see. Now we got the output as Shyam reserved the seat, Nisha reserved the seat and Ram reserved a seat. That means all got the seat. That is not possible because only one seat is available there. So that is the problem when we are creating 3 thread at a time and we are starting 3 thread same. So that is the main problem. In this situation we want our synchronization. So synchronization is applied by using synchronized keyword. When we are putting synchronized keyword in the run method, that is, if we are not using synchronized method, that concept is like all thread can easily enter the run method at the same time. So all will get the value of avail equal to 1. All persons can get the seat for reservation. So that is a failure of our program. For that we want to put synchronized keyword. Synchronized keyword. Synchronized keyword, when we are putting synchronized keyword in a method, that means if the synchronized keyword is there, that means if only one thread can enter into this method at a time. No two thread can enter at the same time. If one is inside the run method, that means the other thread wants to wait till this thread is exiting from this run method. So that is the concept of synchronized method. Now we'll check it is working or not. Okay, Shyam reserved the seat. Ram, seat is not available. For Ram, seat is not available. For Nisha, seat is not available. So that is the concept of synchronization and the synchronized method in Java. Hope you understood the concept. We will see in the next video. Thank you.